sis, it's not fair that you made Dad buy you a house.
Huh? Hey, Maddie, what's the matter all of a sudden? Did you actually see Dad?
We're a family, so it's only natural that I saw him. You told me not to see Dad because he wasn't doing well. But Dad was just doing fine. You're so mean. Why'd you have to hide it from me?
I wasn't hiding anything, and Dad isn't doing well. Besides, I don't recall him buying me a house either.
Liar! Dad told me about it. Dad bought that house, so I'm entitled to live there. Besides, Dad said that I could have the house. This isn't fair!
You'd better cut it out! You're already married and you're independent. You can't be relying on me.
You're obligated to do as I say. I haven't forgotten about what happened, okay? You'd better atone for it by spending the rest of your life.
Sorry to reach out. Maddie talked to me today. He's suddenly saying that you're giving her a house? What's going on? I tried asking Maddie, but she only tells me that she's taking the house from you.
Hello, Andrew. I'm sorry for the trouble. My dad might have said things just to make himself look good. I explained it to her, but she wouldn't listen to me. She's just saying it on her own, so you don't have to mind her.
Your father adores Maddie, so he must have ended up telling a lie.
Maddie has always been physically weak, and she's been hospitalized often. My parents have always cherished her, so they wish to be reliable parents to Maddie.
Even then, I feel like Maddie tends to jump to conclusions when it comes to anything about your family.
Maddie didn't really get to go to school. Her life was all about the family, so she tends to jump to conclusions. But I guess she hates me halfway.
What? She hates you?
Things have happened between us. I'm sorry to make you worried, but she's just jumping to conclusions, so don't worry.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you concerned about it. But are you sure you're okay with it?
Huh?
I don't mean to step on anyone's toes, but I feel like you're holding a lot in.
Sure, I've been struggling because I live with my parents, and it's not like I can love everything about her, but then she married you and she chose to have a family. We can't cause you trouble if you guys plan on having a baby, too. And, to tell you the truth about Maddie...
Hey sis, you're on a business trip abroad, right? I have a question for you.
What's the matter, Maddie?
I threw away all of your belongings because it was getting in my way. Are you fine if I sell the stuff that seemed kind of useful? There's a purse I wanted to buy, so I needed more money.
Huh? Hold on a second. What on earth are you talking about?
I said... I moved into your house and I'm living here now, so I'm using your room now. Your belongings belong to me, so it's fine, right? I want to live with my family too.
You'd better cut it out. What are you even talking about? Besides, I can't just have you stay over without you telling me, and you can't sell my belongings without my permission.
Geez, sis, you need to listen to what I'm telling you.
Huh?
I told you that I moved in, so you don't have a place to return to.
You'd better be kidding. You can't do something like that. Besides, that's my house.
Dad was the one who bought it for you, right? Since Dad bought this house, I'll live here to take your place. You've always been healthy, and you were living freely. You're in a foreign country right now, too.
This is work, and it's not a vacation.
Shut up, I don't care. Anyway, things have never been fair between us. I've been holding it in all along. I've always sucked it up, and this isn't even equal. You need to suck it up too.
Are you telling me to suck it up?
That's right! I want you to go through some of the struggles I had to go through. I couldn't play when I wanted to. I didn't get to walk out of my hospital room. I wasn't allowed to eat my favorite food. That was how my life was. So, I deserve to have you split some of your happiness.
I see. I get it. So, that's how you feel.
It's not fair that you get to live in the two-family house that Dad bought. Starting today, I'll live here instead, so please don't come home anymore.
Okay, that's very helpful. Thank you.
Huh?
That house used to be registered under Dad's name, and we switched it over to me. But if you want it so badly, you can have it. I mean, you want everything that I have, right?
You're suddenly agreeing to the...
You asked for it, so I'm fulfilling it as your older sister.
Sis, what on earth are you doing? You haven't switched over the title for the house. Hurry up and take care of it.
Hold on, Maddie. I'm handling the paperwork right now.
Does it take such a long time just to switch over the name? I'm sure it's taking time because you're slow.
There's a lot of paperwork to go through to change the title for the house. Also, I'll have to provide the real estate agent with your contact and bank information too. I'll send you the documents.
Huh? Why would you need those? You're only changing the name, right?
You need to have your bank information registered in case of anything. I'm sure you'll be able to switch the name over to yours once you complete all the necessary paperwork.
Okay, I'll sign it right away, so make sure you take care of it on your end. Sis, what on earth is this about? The moment I took the house, I'm being charged ridiculous amounts. It says it's a mortgage. Why am I being charged for something that Dad bought? This is fraud. Sis, did you do the paperwork correctly?
Yes, I did, and that's why it's been gifted to you, along with the mortgage.
What?
Look, I never told you that Dad paid cash to pay off the mortgage for the house. Besides, half of that house was purchased by an accident.
An accident? What do you mean by that?
I told you before. Dad has Alzheimer's and Mom has a hip problem. That's why it's sometimes hard to communicate when they're not feeling well. When I wasn't looking, Dad ended up buying the house without thinking about it much as he singed the mortgage. But there's a possibility that you could nullify the contract if someone with Alzheimer's accidentally purchased a house.
Why didn't you nullify it then?
I couldn't let Dad left alone when his condition was so bad to the point where he'd accidentally buy a house. So I decided to switch over the name to be under mine, and I've been paying the mortgage. You know, I make a good income. Mom seemed to feel bad about it, but I decided to repay my gratitude for them by living with them. Well, Dad still thinks that he was the one who bought the house, though.
Oh my goodness. Dad told me that you were living there without his permission and that he wanted me to hurry up and live here with him. He said that he bought the house too. This isn't what I was told.
You believed what Dad was telling you, and you didn't care to talk to me about it. You did this to yourself by jumping to the conclusions on your own. But it should be an affordable amount if you and Andrew pay it together. Dad is getting Social Security income too, so good luck.
You liar! How dare you deceive me like this? Why do I have to pay for anything? You should be the one paying it. Hey, sis? Stop ignoring me! Hey! Sis, I need your help! Dad started saying something weird. He'd ask who I am, and he'd suddenly start yelling at me. I'm scared. What do I do? I took him to the hospital, but all they tell me is that he has Alzheimer's. They won't even prescribe him medicine, and because of the mortgage, we can't afford to have him live in a facility. I don't even know what to do.
Maddie, if you decide to live with your parents, it also means that you'd be taking care of them. You took the house and the responsibility to take care of our parents, so you need to handle it on your own.
Dad is going all crazy. Aren't you worried about him? I don't even know what to do about this. Andrew, I need your help. Dad is going crazy. He dumped everything out of our trash can and our house is a mess. Mom and I can't stop him. I need you to come home.
Maddie, I told you that I'd be on a long-term business trip that came up last minute. I talked to you about how I'd be gone for a while, and you said that everything will be fine because you have your parents, and that you can rely on your sister if anything happens. You were the one who said those things.
That's right, but it's a different story now, and my sister doesn't care to help me. She's so terrible. She left me stuck here.
You were the one who did terrible things to your sister first.
Huh?
I told you, didn't I? Your sister had been considerate about our family, and she's been taking care of your dad all by herself. She told you about his Alzheimer's, but you just considered it as feeling unwell, taking it the way you wanted to think. This was your fault for always relying on your sister without trying to help her at all.
This wasn't supposed to go this way. My sister used to always do anything I asked. I thought she'd save me this time, too.
This is happening because you haven't cherished your relationship with your sister. You need to cherish your family.
But I'm allowed to do anything to my sister.
Anyway, I reached out to my boss and they said I can take a half day off, so I'll go back there as soon as I can. Let's consider our future after that. I'm sorry it took me a while. Maddie, are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. Dad has gone crazy again and you're not even here. Why can't you be by my side during the toughest times?
You did this to yourself by what you've done to your sister.
You say that because you have no idea what you're talking about. My sister hates me. And because of that, she almost killed me back then. That's why I'm allowed to do anything to my sister.
I'm aware. Your sister told me everything. You've been hospitalized countless times in the past, right?
That's right. I didn't get to go to school too often either. So my sister pulled out my IV on purpose. She hated me, and that's why she tried to kill me.
That's a misunderstanding to begin with.
Huh?
The IV got pulled out while you guys were fighting, but because she felt like she scared you, and other emotions made her feel guilty about it.
My sister felt guilty?
So that's why she didn't want to give you any trouble. She never asked you to help her take care of your father who has Alzheimer's, and she never complained about you. It was because she cared about you. Your sister never hated you.
But that's not true. I thought my sister had always hated me.
Maddie.
I didn't think my sister would ever care about me. I mean, because of me, my sister never got her parents' attention. She was always by herself at home. I felt like it would only be natural for her to hate me if I don't get to get along with my sister anymore. I had to get her attention by being selfish. Besides, she's always done anything I asked. Isn't that because she knew it for herself that she did something wrong?
I told you earlier, but she had a sense of guilt when it was anything about you. and because of that feeling, she's been doing anything you asked. And as your older sister, she wanted to fulfill all your demands. She had pure feelings for you.
Those are lies. I know they're all lies. Or else, it means that I did something terrible to my sister.
You did terrible things to her.
No, I don't believe this. I mean, things are already too late. I don't even remember how to talk to her normally. I can't just talk to her normally at this point.
You'd better cut it out. Just how much longer are you gonna be a crybaby?
Huh?
You and your sister might have forgotten how to interact with each other, and maybe that was why your relationship had gone sour, but it's not like you held grudges against each other and you just realized that yourself, and yet why are you still saying that?
I mean...
You've been causing so much trouble to your sister because of how you've been jumping to conclusions. You need to be courageous enough to talk to her about it. After living with your father, you realized what your sister had to go through, right? She's been enduring it all by herself until now. Even though you had no idea, do you even realize what you've done to her?
Ugh, I did terrible things. Maybe she hates me for real at this point. It was because I never talked to her about anything. Everything is already too late now.
Maybe it's too late now. She's upset with what you had done. But then that doesn't give you a reason not to atone for your sins. Maddie, are you still not going to face it?
But what am I supposed to do?
If you're going to atone for your sins you've committed to your sister, you have my support.
That's not okay. I'll cause you trouble.
At this point, look, your sister told me about your father's Alzheimer's, and yet I didn't stop you from moving in. I intend to take some of the burden that you're taking.
Oh, Andrew.
We're a family and we need to support each other. If you can't handle it on your own, the two of us can think about how to handle it. Isn't that right?
Sis, I'm really sorry. Andrew told me all about it. He said that you were handling everything on your own, just so you won't cause us trouble. I'm truly sorry, sis.
Maddie, I honestly didn't think you'd apologize about anything, but everything is already too late. We can't go back after switching the house to be under your name, and I'm already living in a new house. I can't forgive you.
Yeah, I understand. I'm not expecting you to forgive me. I jumped to conclude that you hated me. And it was my fault for trying to get your attention by being selfish. I'm such an idiot. I should have talked to you a bit more.
Stop this. You're throwing me off. Besides, I might as well tell you, but you are far beyond just being selfish. You're just trying to make it sound by saying that you wanted attention.
You're right. I guess I was still being naive about it. I wish I could atone for my sins. But I'll try my best handling our parents and the mortgage. I'm truly sorry, sis. And thank you.
Jeez, you're really throwing me off. I'm happy to see that you've grown. Family can get so complicated.
Long time no talk, Molly. About your father, we've been able to register him for an elderly facility. His condition's been stable and he's living peacefully at this time.
Long time no talk, Andrew. I see. So, Dad is going to live in a facility?
Yes, and I'm a bit embarrassed to tell you, but Maddie was the one who took care of everything to have him join the facility.
What?
To tell you the truth, Maddie was initially trying to handle everything on her own, but I told her that we're a married couple and that I wanted her to rely on me. And that was when she finally started to count on me. I believe she struggled to rely on anyone other than her family. But Maddie said that she'd be on her own feet and ask for help when she needs the help from now on. She needs to learn how to help others too. So I feel like I've been able to help her in that way.
I see. She must have changed a lot.
Yes, she's a different person now. It's important to talk and argue at times too.
You're right. I learned from what happened this time around, too. It's not good to endure things too much, too. Andrew. Thanks to you, my sister and I have been able to avoid holding grudges against each other.
Things can be complicated between siblings sometimes. Besides, I'm your brother-in-law too. You can rely on me.
You're right, and thank you for saying that. I'm not entitled to say this, but please take good care of my sister.
Of course, I'm Maddie's husband.
Since then, Maddie and Andrew could barely afford to live. They decided to have our mom live in a facility too, because of the mortgage they had to pay. They've been living on a low budget. I heard Maddie got a secondary job to afford living, but thanks to Andrew, she never complained. They've been paying the mortgage without delays. While they shared that, they want to proudly say that they purchased the house. I still can't forgive Maddie, but I also admit that I've provoked her to be the way she was. I learned not to do things without questioning the demand just for the sake of the guilt, and to act for the sake of myself and the person I interact with.